Can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So the first thing we want to show you is these discussions that we've been having with allowing researchers to really work with a manifest, or images they may upload into Omeka in a way which allows them a lot of flexibility. So in particular, this idea of reordering canvases. So should they import their own images? Should they take a manifest from somewhere else? And they want to do some work and kind of maybe move around a few canvases here and there. We wanted to kind of answer that in some way in this Omeka environment. So I'm going to turn this over to Dixon Law, who did the work on this to make it happen, and he'll just lead you quickly through how that kind of works.
Okay, so as you can see here, we've got an important manifest from St. Gallen, and here are some of the items. So we have a V1, V2, and then all of a sudden we've got a binding profile. So let's say we want to move this back to the top. So what do we do? So we click on this link that says order items in this collection. We just drag this back up. And then we just return back to the original page, and look, the binding profile is back up at the top. And if you look at here, the manifest inside the Mirador viewer has also changed and have this at the top.
So again, this is something that we just, we added in as sort of, we recognize it as one of the use cases that we have. So added on top of our integration of Mirador into Omeka. And just quickly, two other things, which will be just as quick. We have we've also worked to make sure that we can integrate this viewer along with all of the things you can do with a Mirador viewer, like create an annotation, to integrate it with the exhibits plugin that comes with Omeka. It's very popular. Our scholars like creating these scholarly digital arguments, digital exhibits. They use them for, classrooms, for their own work, that kind of thing. So we've worked a way to ensure that they can actually use all this IIIF work and not have to redo it in an exhibit plugin. So again, Dixon will lead you through that.
Okay, so here is an exhibit, a sample that I created. So as you can see here, we've got 3 pages. So we've got a small sample of what can happen. So for example, here's an annotations preview file embedded as a file, whereas the one after is actually a complete Mirador viewer, and it has just that one annotation right here. Here's another one where we're instead of embedding a single annotation, we're embedding an entire item which represents canvas. So here's one that I uploaded that has a jellyfish on it, and if you can see here, we've got an annotation on here. And in addition to things that have already been imported, if we're just going to show a manifest casually, we don't need to necessarily waste time or space importing. We can just embed them directly. And as you can see here, here's one from MS225. This one came from pretty much somewhere else. It's not even with us. And as you can see here, we can just embed it in here. And if we go into the administration panel, and if we look here in the exhibit, all of these are actually kind of like blocks. So in the Mirador player demo, we actually have a new block type that says IIIF items, and we can just put items in there, and then you can just select among them to display. And for the other one where we were embedding random manifests, we've got another block which just allows us to add them one by one.
All right. And the final thing to quickly show you is Dixon has actually been doing a lot of work on something called collection tree, so representing collections of collections in something like a Mirador viewer, but also how we can also represent that within the Omeka environment. So if a user has multiple manuscripts that they're working with, they're all kind of related, they might be from the same sort of places, they want to keep them organized in some way that makes it easy for them to kind of see right away, sort of an overview, a tree structure kind of thing. We wanted to do that for them. So Dixon has been working on that, and he'll just show you quickly what that looks like in both Mirador and in Omeka, and kind of what the implications of doing something like that are.
Okay, so thank you, Rachel. So let's look at this. So here we've organized some of our collections into archives and some manuscript studies, and here we can browse this tree in two ways. One, we can go to this Explorer here, and then we just say view some members, and then just go down the tree like that, and then just browse around almost like a page-by-page viewer. Alternatively, we can also look at these from inside Mirador. So if we click directly on here, we see this is the manifest selection screen into which I've added a new collection tree. And here we can see that there are 3 manifests directly inside here. And there's also another collection underneath it that says Uncollected Manuscripts. This one is from Villanova Library, which has a number of letters in it. And as you can see here, the tree structure is completely maintained. Another feature that I've implemented into the collections mechanism is that it automatically generates a top-level collection so that it is easily crawlable from external viewers and also from automated agents such as Pontiff. So this is a mechanism for better discoverability and interoperability of the entire installation. As you can see here we've got the top-level collection. So we've got context, and we've got the type is collection, and it's got all the manifests at the top level as well as all our collections. So what does this look like? So we can go into Mirador viewer and look. Hey, this looks kind of like the one we're looking at. Remember, we've got archive and manuscript study is still here. And if you look here, we can navigate this as though we're inside the installation itself. And we can view them. We can go back up here and then go someplace else and look at this instead. And this is almost like a little Omeka installation in the box now. So this is what the collections tree can do now.
All right, that is all that we have. We'd be very happy to hear any comments or questions that you guys might have about this, either here or if you want to send us a message or anything. We'll be happy to answer those questions. Thank you very much.